Okay. Okay, look like we got some sprouts of Brussels in here.
Yeah, we're gonna make some Brussels sprouts today.
So you gotta cut them. Do you have to cut them? You cut them to make more, or you? Why the purpose of cutting?
Well, if you leave them whole, they're gonna take longer to cook. So I personally, it's more so a personal preference. You don't have to cut them.
What do you clean them with?
Water.
That's it. You don't have to do nothing extra. You got to put no. Just water.
Just water.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cut them in half. This is probably not the best knife, but it's getting the job done. How about it?
All right, let's see what you're doing.
All right, so we're gonna just have them, and I rinsed them off already, so they're good to go. You definitely don't want to skip the rinsing off step. Cabbage, I'm sorry, they're like little cabbage to me, small cabbage,
It's
but
like a little bit of baby cabbages.
like baby cabbages.
Okay.
They come from the earth.
I'm hungry, by the way. Let me just go ahead and put that out there. I'll bite one of them right now. Can I eat one like raw like that?
Absolutely. You absolutely could eat it raw.
And what would happen if I ate it like that?
Nothing. It might be a little gassy, but it's not gonna hurt anything. It's very similar to cabbage, and you know, cabbage, you can consume that raw because we eat that in coleslaw.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Cabbages and coleslaw?
Yeah, that's the base.
Okay.
Now this one looks like we might have something going on the inside. We're gonna set this one to the side.
This may be a defected.
It's not defected. I just need to get in there and clean it. I think.
To get in. So I thought you just cleaned it. You got to re-clean it?
I just want to check it and make sure it's good to go. Sometimes things happen, and I could be tripping.
I'm hungry. I know that.
You're hungry. Okay.
Hungry.
It seems like every time we start this, you're starving. So let me.
Something's going on with my appetite. I'm eating more and gaining less, which is good.
Okay. Well.
This looks. So you season or you just throw it in there like that?
I'm gonna put it in the skillet with a little olive oil. Some use butter, but olive oil will get it done as well. So we're going.
You putting that in here too?
I'm not putting it in there. I'm putting something else in there. This is gonna be the vegetable. So almost done cutting these puppies up.
Okay. How long does it take to cook Brussels sprouts? Very, very important question. Because we're talking to people that ain't never cooked in their life, people that cook a little bit. So everybody got different times. You tell me, what is your time for cooking Brussels sprouts?
I'm just going to take an educated guess and say about 20 minutes. But it all depends on how soft you want the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I don't like mine hard like that. I don't like hard Brussels sprouts.
Well, the longer you cook it, the softer it will be.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, sir, you don't say. Okay.
You don't have to cut those off, but they take a long time to cook. So I usually, and here's the part that I was concerned. You want me to show you the inside? See that?
Okay, let's see what you got going on over
I
here.
could cook it like that, but for me, I just take that off. It can be cooked and consumed because it's on the inside, but we're just gonna do this. Get that right on out of there. This one had the same thing going on.
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna throw it away. We eating that.
It's just brown.
I believe in cooking it down. That's what my grandmother said. Cook it down.
Yeah, it's brown, so get it out of there. I don't know what it is, so
That's a lot of Brussels sprouts.
it's quite a few, isn't it?
Do they shrink or they stay the same size?
They'll shrink a little. So that part is taken care of. We've already rinsed them. Something on that one. So, all right. So we're going to get this skillet going with them in it.
Skillet.
Yeah, we'll use some olive oil here. we're gonna be generous because we don't.
Okay, you'll be generous with y'all.
Yeah, we got quite a few.
Okay, now do you cover that or you just leave it out of there like that?
I'm gonna leave it like that. We got quite a few Brussels sprouts. So
And what temperature do you cook it at?
I'm gonna put it in between medium and low, only because I'm multitasking and I don't want to have to be concerned that the fire is too hot.
Okay.
So we're gonna sit these over here near the actual skillet while it's getting warm. While the skillet is getting warm, we'll prep the next portion of the meal.
Okay, come on, next portion.
Rinse this colander out.
You know what's crazy? I never knew what this was called. I call it a strainer. The real word is a what?
A colander.
A colander. Did y'all know that? Comment thumbs up in the live if you knew that this green thing was called a colander. Like Marie Callender, but colander.
Colander, yeah.
Yeah. Put a thumbs up in the live if you knew, you already knew, and I'm behind, that this green thing that we've all seen before is a colander.
It is.
And put a thumbs down or put an I don't know sign up if you have no idea. Or just put IDK.
So, okay.
A colander. All right, colander. Come through, young colander. Okay. What you got there?
That is salmon. So we're going to rinse that off.
Salmon. Did somebody catch the salmon for you or y'all went to the grocery store and got this?
That came from the grocery store.
You can eat raw salmon, can't you?
You can. A lot of people do in sushi, or just by itself, I suppose.
Okay. So you wear gloves every time you touch?
Not every time. I try to remember. And my reasons are different from others. I don't like to dry my hands out. So I find that when I'm cooking, I'm constantly washing my hands. So if I wear the gloves, then I don't have to keep washing my hands.
Okay, that's what you're doing with that.
Yeah.
Bam, okay. All right, respect. Ain't nothing but the respect. So you just range that off. That's all you're doing is range.
Rinse it off.
Some of y'all not familiar with range. It's a southern term to range off things. Again, being from Louisiana, we range off food. You can go take a range off as a bath. Not a whole bath, but a ranching. And that is what you're doing. How many pieces you gonna be doing?
It'll be 4 today.
4 pieces of salmon.
That's the perfect amount.
Amen with the salmon and amen. Come on, salmon lovers. Where my seafood lovers at? Where you at, seafood lovers?
Put this out of here.
Put the fish sign in there if you like seafood. Come on.
Alrighty. We're actually going to pat the salmon dry again. For me,
Get the pat it dry.
yeah, I like to take the water out of it. It's a small enough amount. Just that simple.
Okay.
Does not have to be perfect, but let's take that water off.
And you're gonna do what with this?
I am going to air fry the salmon.
Come through, young air fry. All right, air fry. Is that a healthier choice option for cooking, or it don't matter?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really get off into that. I like what I like. I try to make good decisions. I don't get it right every time, but I make an honest effort to.
There they go. They dry it off.
All right, so
Salmon
back
pieces.
to the Brussels sprouts.
Now we back on the Brussels sprouts like we never left.
I may have to get that. 1 second, someone's at the door.
It's almost at the door.
Probably Amazon.
In line, somebody's at a door.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna just splash a little water in there to see.
Okay. Let's test it with a little water.
Didn't do anything, did it?
Little sprinkle. Uh-oh.
We're gonna wait just a little while longer. That was just a tester. Alright.
It's popping like it's hot.
It's popping like it's hot. Let me grab my pan because I'm gonna transfer the salmon.
No, I don't want to miss the salmon transfer.
Eh,
Come on with the salmon transfer.
We're gonna
New
transfer.
gloves. Now, how many gloves do you go through a month, ma'am? Using gloves for everything.
You know what? And I'm gonna put these in here, what I call upside down, because I like to season both sides of the salmon.
Piece number 4.
There it is.
Come on.
Bam, bam.
Oh, that looks good.
So now we're going to go ahead and grab a few things out of the cabinet that I
Okay,
think
for your
would,
seasoning purposes.
yeah, some things that I feel would make this fabulous. We're gonna
This is
rub it
fish.
down with that.
Can I tell you a secret about fish?
What about it?
Slightly embarrassing, but you know, as a grown man, I've never been fishing.
Really?
Never been fishing.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we may have to change that.
Yeah.
Get you out here in the fishing.
Yeah. So you're gonna season with all? That's a lot of seasoning, ma'am. I guess it's the way you.
We're gonna go ahead and cook. Okay, so since that's popping, we're gonna put a lid on it. Oh, that's not the right lid.
They're gonna fit it all, man.
Where's the lid? Here we go. Here. Oh, all
There
right.
we go. That's good. We don't want no problems.
We turn that down. But you know what? Let's go ahead. I've never been afraid of a little bit of the.
Okay, let's go.
So we can go ahead and put this in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Come on, somebody. And for those of you that's usually in the comments saying, well, she need to use gloves, she cooking for one person. Maybe 2. Maybe 2.
All right. Let me go.
It smells good.
Already, right?
It smells good. Mm-hmm. Come on, somebody. No, don't worry about that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's going to do what it needs to do.
So no covering. You just put this in for how many minutes and no covering?
We're going to cook it until it gets to the tenderness that we prefer. But Brussels sprouts is one of those things, it's like cabbage. You don't have to cook it. So, how about it?
Okay.
Alright. Now, we're going to come over here and get some olive oil going on this fish.
Oh, you're throwing olive oil on the fish too?
Yes. Now, again, we're multitasking. So, for the salmon, I'm going to cook it at 490.
And that's air fry.
That's air fry.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, not 490. 390.
390.
490 would be a hot mess. So we're going to turn this on to 390 just to preheat. Looks like it's already on there. Yeah, it is. There, 390. And I always just put a bunch of minutes on here while I'm letting it preheat.
Okay.
But when I cook it, I'll be cooking it at or around 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, all right, let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. I'm just gonna put some olive oil on here. That's actually more than enough. Because I'm gonna use the olive oil from this one to massage the other ones. Rubbing it down. Rubbing that down with the olive oil. Maybe I need to sing and cook, huh?
No, don't sing.
No.
You're gonna lose viewers. Don't do that. I just want to see you cooking. They just want to see what this thing gonna turn out to be.
A little more.
And this can help some people. Some people that can't cook. Everybody can't cook. Then there's some people that can cook, and they, let me take a little trick out of her book. We popping over here.
Oh, let me get over here and see.
They popping.
Oh, multitask. Then just need a good stir. Let me stir it. If you haven't seasoned yet, I like to wait until they start softening up just a little bit before I start seasoning it. Start adding some seasoning to it.
So you don't season before, you season during?
Yeah.
Does it make a difference?
No, because the seasoning is the seasoning, but it's a personal preference. It's going to be in that same skillet. So let's see. Get this out of here.
Onion powder.
Garlic powder.
Garlic powder. Come on, people.
I actually like a little more garlic powder. And and my favorite go-to is this one. Okay. And these don't have salt in them, so it's great because they still provide a lot of flavor.
It's good. It's been good. Do they require any more seasoning when you come off? Or
I'll check them, but it should be good to go. Season to taste. Then I'm gonna put the lid on just for a little while.
Okay, yeah.
Let me get tender. All right, back to the salmon.
Salmon.
I'm gonna go ahead and start seasoning that again.
Come on with it.
The skin up. And I usually put just a little more because it falls off.
The seasoning will fall off?
Yeah, it can. Once you start scraping the bottom.
What is that?
This is smoked paprika.
Smoked paprika.
Garlic. Okay. This is a salt-free blend.
Salt-free.
And that was garlic powder, which is also salt-free. So, onion. And then my favorite go-to. It goes on pretty much everything. It's delicious. It's so good, y'all. All right. So we're gonna flip that over.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Let's get it.
Wrap love. Wrap love. Wrap
Snug love.
wrap love. Hey, wrap love. Which way? Oh. Flip that over. Bam. run back to Brussels right quick. Just check on them. Going pretty good in here. There we go. Now we can see. Now we can see them, right? Ooh, they smell so good.
They do smell good.
All right, cover that back up. Back over here on the fish. It's all about the multitasking for me.
Okay. You don't need like a sous chef, right?
Yeah, that can be helpful, but if you plan it out right,
Now, sous chef is just extra help, right?
that's the extra help. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a sous chef.
You are?
Yeah, I'm a sous chef. Everybody know that.
Outstanding. That is outstanding. All right, smoked paprika. No salt. No salt. There's plenty of flavor. Plenty of flavor. Plenty of flavor.
Paprika don't taste like nothing.
It has a smoky flavor. Uh-oh.
Bless you.
One of the seasonings have some cayenne pepper.
Cayenne. Okay.
Yeah, so that's where the sneezing comes in. All right. My fave. For me, I like to minimize the sodium and catch other flavors. I'm sorry, I didn't make the announcement. I have to turn this around so that I can grip it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. Looking soft.
Yeah, they're getting there. Okay. So now we're going to...
So no more coverage?
No, I'm going to let those just go like that. All right, I'm going to spray some cooking spray in here. Because it kind of helps with, of course, stopping the whatever you're cooking from sticking. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, that's good to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the salmon in there. So we got it at 390. We're going to cook it for approximately 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. This piece is a little thicker. And again, I don't like undercooked. I like my salmon to be done.
Yeah, I think everybody like this salmon done. Not everybody, some people like it raw.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and has a little sizzle to it. Put this one here. All right, they're in there.
All right, do what you do.
All righty.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. I'll just kind of see what time it is, and we'll come back and check that. Now let's nurse these Brussels.
Okay.
They need some love, affection, and attention. Oh yeah. Smell so good.
They are shrinking too.
They are shrinking, right? We'll just let them do what needs to be done.
So they don't need butter. There's no butter.
Oh no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
No, this is
Well, I've been doing this wrong the whole time. I show up with all
you
that stuff.
you can use whatever you like, but to me, this is no buttermilk. You're going to use it on fish, and you're not using it on butter. I'm going to bust some suds.
Bust some suds.
Yeah. I'm going to bust a few things.
And it's a colander. Again, if you just joining, give me a thumbs up if you knew the name of this was a colander and not a strainer.
Anytime you're dealing with raw meat, poultry, anything that contains bacteria, clean them out.
Wait, run that again. Anything that brings what?
Bacteria. You want to make sure you're cleaning your sinks out.
Okay. Range out your sinks, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta range them.
Yeah. So for me, once I do that, I switch out the dish towel. So that only makes sense to me. Everybody does things. Some people put a little
Bleach in there.
Yeah. My grandmother, she would put bleach in her dishwater. You know? Whatever works.
I'm just caught up on these Brussels sprouts. They look amazing.
They look good?
Yeah, they look pretty good. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that. Y'all with Brussels sprouts? How many of y'all reckon with Brussels sprouts? What's y'all green of choice? What is your green of choice? Maybe asparagus, maybe, I don't know, leafless lettuce? I don't know.
Come over there and give it a try. I have them on low because I'm multitasking. They could be done if I have them higher.
How long does it usually take?
Just a few. This meal could be finished from start to finish in 30 minutes. This is a very quick meal.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great go-to during the weekend if you're someone that's working. Because the prep time for the salmon was not long. And the Brussels sprouts just cleaned them and cut the ends off.
All right. It may be stir time for the young.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like they're slowing down a little bit.
For the young Brussels.
They smell. Ooh, they smell so good.
Do you ever have to add any more oil in between, or no, that's good?
No, this is good. Ooh. We put plenty of oil in there. Now it's almost, I like to use
I like that brownish look. I don't like
caramelized.
Well, that's what we call the caramelized?
Yes. Going through the process of caramelization. So.
Caramelization process. Jesus,
we can take a peek at the salmon if you just want to see what's going on in there.
Yeah, let's see how they live in there.
Peek in, just to make sure everything is on track. We know that they're not done, but ready? Ooh, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be delicious.
It's almost there.
Yeah. Let's get it back in.
I know I'm hungry.
I feel the sprouts are pretty much a go.
Pretty much?
Yeah. You want to see the taster?
Absolutely, I want to taste it.
Okay. Let me see. I'm okay with Wait a minute, let me see.
I want them softer.
You want them soft? Yeah, this one's still hard. So, to help them speed up in reference to getting softer, we'll put the lid on there, and that's gonna hold the heat in and help them out. So,
You have to teach me. Oh, fearless leader.
All around here, because when we first put them in, they were giving us the 4th of July fireworks display. And that, that's water and oil, still water on the cabbage when we put them in the olive oil. So that was definitely going to happen. You just have to brace yourself and have a plan.
Okay.
Otherwise, that grease hurt. It's very self-correcting. Once you get caught a few times with some hot grease.
You get light?
Yeah, you
get light fast.
You know what's going on and you get out of there. Next time you have a plan. Kind of like me with my lid.
Amen.
Though I put a lid that was too small on there initially.
Amen.
But I was able to get it together. Get it under control. So, listen, this meal is almost ready. The dishes are
And you
done.
said this only takes 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes at 390. But, you know, you want to check it and make sure. Because sometimes some of the pieces are thicker than the other ones. And if that thicker piece is not done and the rest of it is, then you just take the pieces that are done out of there and leave the thicker piece in so that it can get done. And there you have it. But you don't want to leave salmon in too long. Have you ever had a piece of dried out hard salmon? It is not the move at all.
I have not.
It's not.
I've been fortunate enough to eat juicy salmon my whole life.
Fried salmon ain't it. I promise you. It's kind of like people overcook the steak. I mean, I just don't understand it.
So
But
they're getting soft now while you cover them.
yeah, that heat is held in there, so it's helping the cooking process speed up. Let's see. I'm gonna take a peek. We're almost at the 10-minute mark for the. And me doing that is checking the handle. That's self-correcting too. Even though that one typically does not do like that in reference to getting hot. Like almost a minute. It's pretty soft. They're just green. I know you feel like they're not soft enough.
They look hard, I'm gonna be honest with you. They look hard.
Let me turn it up. All right, let them go. Let them go. Put that on there and let it go. All right, so we're at our 10-minute mark.
Should be.
Let me go ahead and check on these guys.
Jeez,
Let's bring it to the light so you can see. Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? So I'm gonna take a fork and check that thickest one. Just because I wanna know what I'm gonna add with it. So you can come in and see as well.
Let's see what you got.
It's good to go. See, oh, wait a minute. Nope. See that right there? That, no. Ouch.
Self-correcting.
Yeah, you pushed that down on me.
So it's not ready.
No, and we're gonna leave them all in there. We're gonna let them. This one is a little thinner, so it's probably closer to being that. But this is the one right here that's the problem child. Yeah, we'll let it stay in there another 2 minutes.
Okay,
So
we'll go
it's not
12
gonna.
minutes.
Yeah, it's not gonna take. It's not gonna take long.
I saw that little yellow stuff in there. Not yellow, but pinkish.
Yeah, it's pink. Salmon is pink, so I don't want. Hopefully, it gets done at the same time. Wouldn't that be awesome?
It absolutely would. I'm hungry, I know that.
You're hungry.
For sure I'm hungry.
Hungry.
All this can be done, ladies and gentlemen, within 30 minutes. Because we just brought you prep time and whatnot, but if we just start cooking everything, 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, 35, 30 minutes.
That's what we named in this video. How to prepare salmon in 30 minutes. 30-minute salmon preparation. See what you got going on. No water in there. No water in there.
It's cooking faster now. Now that I'm not washing dishes and doing the most, you can go ahead and speed up this process.
Almost ready.
Almost.
Almost ready.
Moving along. Get something to put.
This is a great family dish you can make for about 4 or 5 people. It's not a stressful situation when you feel like it ain't a roast beef. I think it's a simple meal. Let's say is it a simple meal? No.
Simple. Very flavorful.
Okay. And all you use is an air fryer in a pan and you're good.
Air fryer and a pan. Good to go.
Okay.
I'm going to start pulling out some of these the salmon. Give it maybe 1 more minute.
1 minute on that salmon.
That big boy, and then let it continue. I don't know. We want it to be done.
Take your time on them Brussels sprouts. I hate to bite into a crunchy Brussels sprout.
Really? That doesn't bother me. You see they're getting softer and browner. That brown be so good.
I like that. Give me mine brown.
Yeah.
Give me a little just all green
It's
Brussels
good.
sprouts. Yes, yes.
All right, let's get over here.
So what you ready for? We ready for this right here?
For sure that one needs to come up, that small one. Right here. I know he's gonna.
Get him out of there. Who's next?
Let's see if our biggest one that we were concerned about.
Get him out of there. He good.
Yep, he sure is.
He should be good.
And I can make a sauce to go on this later. If you
A sauce? What kind of sauce? I'm with the sauce.
I don't know, I haven't decided. I may freestyle.
What we got? Oh yeah.
Oh, don't that look good? Ooh,
Oh yeah.
delicious.
Oh yes.
Yes, 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 yes. All right. So these are done enough. You like the plate, sir?
Absolutely. I really don't even need a plate. I can just eat it from there.
Any longer and it'll be burnt.
That smells good. Okay, people.
Those are really dark.
I want it just like that. My uncle, every time he burns something, he would call it Cajun. No, that's just the Cajun Brussels sprouts. That's what that is. That's good. That's the perfect brown for me, though.
One running away over there.
You coming back.
Okay.
This is all right. This is all right. You just come sit on this stuff over there like that. We're not throwing it away. We're eating that. We're not throwing you away. You will be eating.
Taste it now.
What?
The one that jumped out. Did you taste it?
Let's see.
Oh, you need a fork.
Really?
And it is soft.
Yeah.
You need some water?
Help.
Here's your water. See what you got here.
Okay. That was too hot.
Too hot. Ooh, that looks. Ooh.
Oh yeah. That's a winner. Okay, let's get into it. Amen.
Amen.
Ooh.
Look at that.
It's hot. It's hot though.
It's hot.
That bad boy hot. Let me break this
Blow
up.
it.
All right. Look at the smoke. Look, come on now, people.
Look at that.
Come on.
Ooh. All the flavor. What you thinking? What?
Wow. Nice and moist. Let me get that skin. I like the skin.
You need a knife.
I'm hungry. I'm eating this as is.
You need a knife.
Give me that skin. I need that skin.
I'm sorry, I should.
That's perfect. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. With the skin. Showtime. You keep that up, you're going to get a ring. I think the people see what's going on in the community. And I appreciate it.